I'm doing the YouTube video. I'm doing this. I'm doing the assignment 1, the typology video, the typology essay, the survey. Then I got the sociology class. I'm doing assignment 1. Today's Friday. It's a little chilly outside. I got the sweater on. Got the computer, the laptop outside. So I'm doing the survey. I did the survey. This is what I got. I got ambivalent right, along with 12% of the public, right? So I got it. I took the survey, probably took me like a good 5 minutes. 5 minutes, around 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, right? But I got the result, and it said ambivalent right. So I got ambivalent rights right here. So I was scrolling down, and I read it. It says, on issues ranging from the size of the federal government to views about business, gender, and race, ambivalent right hold many views that are largely consistent with core conservative values, yet they also hold more moderate stances on several social issues like abortion and same-sex marriage, and they differ from some other segments of the GOP coalition in their more internationalist view of foreign and less restrictive stance on immigration. Ambivalent right are more distinct from other Republican-oriented groups and their views of Donald Trump. While large majorities of each of the other Republican-oriented groups say they feel warmly towards Trump, ambivalent right are much less likely to say this. So while I was reading this right here, I'm gonna start with the last part. It's talking about the Donald Trump. While large majority of each Republican-oriented group said that they feel warmly about Donald Trump, and ambivalent right are much more less likely to say this, right? I find it, I guess, true, right? I find it a little true, because Donald Trump, I really don't know much about Donald Trump, so I'm not really into that, like voting or none of that, right? Which is crazy, because right here it says relatively low political engagement. It says relatively low political engagement, which is literally me. I agree with that. So far, this ambivalent right is matching me so far. And like I said, relatively low political engagement, right? So let's go back up here. On issues ranging from the size of the federal government to views about business, gender, race, ambivalent right hold many views that are largely consistent with core conservative values, right? Like business, gender, and race, right? All that's more what I look into, right? You know, like race, right? Like I feel like racism is a problem in the society, right? Like racism is I feel like it's still a big problem, right? I feel like that's what drives. I feel like racism is in a lot of businesses, a lot of even people's mindset, right? And that affects the society, right? So I agree with that, right? And then what else? Yet they hold more moderate stances on several social issues like abortion and same-sex marriage. Same-sex marriage and abortion, again, that doesn't bother me. If you're gay, if you're whatever, right? That doesn't bother me. I'm not gay, but still, right? That just because I'm not it doesn't mean other people can't. Or just because I'm not it and they are is gonna bother me. It doesn't bother me, right? It doesn't matter to me, and it shouldn't matter to people because they're not involved in that person's life. Let's say the random dude is gay, you're not even involved with him, so why is it a problem, right? That's just me, right? Even if I knew somebody who was gay, it doesn't matter to me, right? Because I'm not in a relationship with him. I'm not gonna be in a relationship with him, so it's not gonna bother me because I'm not gay. But abortion, also, even if it does involve me more, it's still not a big problem to me. Here so far I'm liking it. This right here so far is matching me. So far I'm agreeing with what it's saying right here. And then we look back again at the distinguishing features. Relatively low political engagement. Already explained that that's me. Socially moderate. Yeah, socially moderate. You know, I have a job. I go to work, right? I be doing whatever, right? Whatever it is that I do, right? At the job, right? I go to school, right? I'm going to keep continuing the education, right? So I drive around, I go out, right? It's social, right? Social in the social group, right? In a social group. So it's moderate, right? That's really anybody who's part of the society in a group. Now we're looking at fiscally conservative, right? Fiscally conservative. I've been told multiple times by different people that I'm good with money, saving money, using money wisely, right? Because I know this dude who we work together at the same job for the same amount of time. I look at his bank account. He has less than half of what I have. He just tells me, how do you have that much more if we had the same job? And I didn't have no side job or nothing. He just wasted his money on whatever he was wasting it on, right? So I've been told, yes, this right here. So this check, and this check. So far, I'm fitted into this group right here. I agree with this group right here. And right now I'm looking at the questions. It says what I've been placed in. I already explained that. Do you agree with this label? This one and building right? I do. I agree with it. It matched me. Is it consistent with your own political orientation? Like I said, and building right, look at the description right here. All this is me. The features, this is me. Fiscally conservative, socially moderate, relatively low in political engagement. This survey right here surprised me. I don't really be doing surveys, but the last one I took a what is my race survey or ethnicity quiz, right? I took it. It said my race is Asian. I don't think I look Asian.